Hey everyone, my name is Noah and welcome back to another Terraria video. Now the last video I made along this series did very well. Basically I made Zenith weapons for every class in Terraria. Now one thing I mentioned in that video is that I need your guys' feedback, because I'm very new to mod development and programming, and oh boy did you guys give me feedback. In fact, the most popular idea in the comment section was to make a Zenith Yo-Yo. Naturally of course. Now of course I also implemented a lot of your guys' suggestions to the other weapons. I will showcase those in this video as well. However, I'll do that after I show you guys the awesome Zenith Yo-Yo. If you guys want to give this mod a test for yourself, it's called the Tesseract Mod. You guys can download it right now. It focuses mainly on post-Moonlord progression, so I would definitely recommend playing it with the Calamity mod, which it is compatible with. Also guys, subscribe for more modded Terraria videos. And if you guys want to go above and beyond to support the channel, you guys can become a channel member, and if you do, you will have access to like sneak peeks and behind the scenes mod development. So the Zenith Yo-Yo of course uses all of the other yo-yo combinations, and by the way, I have the Calamity mod enabled, so right now it requires auric bars, but normally it would not require auric bars. But yeah, pretty much every yo-yo that is easy-ish to obtain is a part of this recipe here. And believe it or not, that was actually like the easiest part of making this weapon. Yo-yos are very simple in Terraria. Basically, all it is a projectile attached to a string. And then if you have the yo-yo bag equipped, you have two yo-yos with some counterweights. So there really isn't anything too complicated about these weapons. Now, I could have just taken the easy way out and basically just made it so the Zenith Yo-Yo shoots all of the yo-yo projectiles. Now, that might be pretty cool, but it's pretty lazy, and also another mod already does this, so I wanted to be unique. So what I decided to do is take some of these yo-yos and make these yo-yos give the Zenith Yo-Yo a special ability. I am going to be saying yo-yo so many times in this video. Also, in the Calamity mod, there is a weapon called the Oracle, which, as you guys can see, has like an aura around it, and I kind of wanted to use that idea too. So basically, like, depending on the color of the aura, the Zenith Yo-Yo will gain a special attack. So here we go. There is a list of all the abilities right there. Red is based on Crimson. It shoots Ichor. Orange sets enemies on fire. It's based on the Hellfire. Yellow spawns bees based on the High Five. Green shoots stingers. It's based on the Amazon, but really it could be any jungle yo-yo. Blue inflicts Frostburn, obviously. That is the Amarok. Purple throws Cursed Flames. That is Corruption. Pink spawns Crystal Shards, which is the Chick, the Hallowed Yo-Yo. And then white shoots Little Eyes, which is the Eye of Cthulhu. I've actually considered like deleting that one because I'll show you guys why. Let me just show you guys how cool this thing looks. So here is the Zenith Yo-Yo. It automatically throws all of the counterweights in the game. As you guys can see, there are different colors, and there are attacks that spring out of it based on the color surrounding the yo-yo. On top of that, it also shoots projectiles similar to the Terrarian projectiles. However, they are a little different and they behave a little different. On top of that, this weapon also has unlimited use time, so that basically means it's already using the Eye of Cthulhu ability, which is unlimited use time. So I've kind of contemplated deleting the white ability. However, I don't know what you guys would think about that. I mean, there it is right there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, of course, if you're close enough, those projectiles do home in to target dummies, and I think they have a pretty cool animation, I'm not gonna lie. On top of that, each of these abilities, you guys may notice, have different widths. That was a very good example right there. We had a medium one, a big one, and then a very small one. And another way to think about that is kind of like the range of attack. So those medium ones basically just automatically shoot projectiles, the Ichor and the pink one there. The small ones are basically melee attacks, so sets the enemy on fire there. And then these wider ones basically represent the range of attack. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some gameplay. So for example, the yellow attack, you have to bring a target into range, and then it will spawn bees. And then same with the green one, you have to bring it into range for it to shoot stingers toward the target. So overall, I actually am really happy with this design. I think it works well as a final yo-yo, combining all of the other yo-yos. On top of that, it's also like usable for the Calamity mod if you guys are wanting to like do post-Moonlord progression, which is what this is meant for, of course. Now, here is one problem that I wanted to show you guys that I encountered when making this weapon. If I just kind of hold down the trigger and shoot for a little bit, what you guys will notice is that the damage per second steadily increases. Like, it doesn't just cap out either. Like, it just kind of keeps going up. I'm up to 70,000 damage per second now. I bet I could get to 100,000 in no time. So, yeah, when it comes to balancing, yeah, Yeah, this is kind of a problem. I actually have no idea why this is happening because the code for this is actually pretty dang simple compared to everything else I've made. So maybe if you guys have had this problem when programming, you guys could help me out with that, but I genuinely have no idea why that's happening. It doesn't happen with other weapons, but it just happens with my weapons for some reason. Also, it's not like all those extra projectiles that are increasing damage. As you guys can see, if I just use the simple Zenith Yo-Yo here, it also steadily increases damage, so I don't really know why it's happening. Of course, I will need your guys' help with feedback and balancing, so if you guys want to give your insight and opinions, joining my Discord server and doing so in the appropriate channels would be the best way to communicate with me about this. But I'm very happy with the way this turned out. I think it looks pretty dang cool. So now let me show you guys the other changes I've made to my Zenith weapons. The Conjuring Climax has just been balanced. Nothing too drastic has changed at all. The Prime Meridian now shoots other spells besides just the energy spells. It actually shoots vanilla spells too, which are pretty cool. On top of that, the projectiles are smaller and shoot less dust, so it's actually easier to see things on screen. The Apex N31 had a lot of changes here that I'm going to go over. Now, instead of shooting a single stream of bullets, it shoots 2 streams of bullets and a stream of vanilla bullets. That way it actually encompasses the other weapons that are a part of this. Also, the right-click attack works a little bit differently now. Now it takes 15 shots to load 1 rocket into the chamber, and once you have all 10 rockets loaded, you can right-click, which releases the barrage and also increases damage for a period of time. The period of time is completely dependent on how many rockets you load into the chamber. Also, it only increases damage for this weapon, and yes, that is intentional. I'm actually thinking about making it take even more hits to load 1 rocket in, because even now this is still kind of overpowered. The Culmination, which is the Zenith bow, is now a little bit different. It has some powers of the Daedalus Storm Bow and other things like that. It basically rains down projectiles on the mouse cursor while also shooting straight out, so you can basically maximize your damage per second. Fair warning that these weapons are buffed with the Calamity mod added, so when you guys go to play this yourself, they might not be as strong. However, I mean, they're still endgame weapons. They're going to be very strong. The Pinnacle, also known as the Zenith Whip, now has a way longer reach with the Calamity mod enabled. And it also inflicts debuffs like summon damage and increases attack speed when you hit a target, like so. And probably my favorite change out of this entire thing is I already forgot how you say this, the Apagaios. In case you guys don't remember, you spawn Zenith stars. Now they actually orbit you in a circle-ish formation, and they will occasionally summon a random minion, which I mean, come on, isn't that cool? Is that not cool? I mean, I think that this is like the coolest summon in all of Terraria, but you know, that's just maybe a personal bias. There are also some major balancing with all of these weapons, so maybe go try them out for yourself. So again, thank you guys for all your support and feedback. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like and go try the mod out for yourself. I'm going to be updating it semi-regularly. Again, I am a single dev and also a pretty new one, so these updates take a long time to make. In this update, I did not just add the Zenith Yo-Yo. I added a ton of new post-Moonlord weapons and enemies. So yeah, definitely go give those a try for yourself. All the update logs are in my Discord server. A lot of the information is in the Discord server, so yeah, make sure to join that as well. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.